So I'm back in the shed again. It's Tuesday evening and I'm going to get on with the pressure washer a bit more. I'm still awaiting parts for it. So that part I can't get on with anything at the moment. I'm still waiting parts. They should be here in, I imagine, in a day or so. But I never actually put the wheels on. I was just looking because I did have like a clip thing for one side, but I can't find that now. And anyway, I only had one. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to drill through there and just put a split pin in, and I'll have to probably buy another one of these washers because I don't think I've got one, but that will work fine on that. So it'll spin nicely and everything. What else was I going to do? I keep having ideas about what to mount the engine on. I was going to mount it on the hockey puck things, like I think I mentioned before, and then I think I said I wasn't going to do that. My latest thought is I think I might just get a 3mm bit of aluminium. Get the torch a sec. And just make it the size of the base of the engine, and then just put that between, because you can see it did dig in there a bit. You can see I don't really want to dig in through the paint, and that the paint has got a few little marks on it. I don't know why that is. It's there's a little bit, and there, but like I said before, it's only a tool, so it's gonna be tidy. So, and I've got some paint, so I'll just touch them bits in, and I've still got to do the handles. They weren't done when the base was done, so I'll just make sure they're all covered with black, and then just use some of the well, it's the same paint as that, but the lacquer, so it's the same make. So I'll show you that soon, but I'm not sure where it is at the moment. But anyway, I won't be doing that tonight. I want to just get these wheels done, so they're on there and that's done. So when the engine part's all back on, basically we're done then, really. So yeah, I'll show you me trying to drill through there. I've got some new drill bits, so hopefully that drills through reasonably easy. So yeah, I've marked a little mark just on there with a Sharpie, so I know where to drill through. So I can take that wheel off now, and then I can see if I can drill through there. There's just enough on the end to allow me to do that. So let me just get the drill bit. So let's go for it. I'm just going to go to slow speed for a start, just to try and make a start on it. Once you make a start, you can go faster then. It's going through okay. I'm not sure whether that's going to be big enough or not. I'll find out what split pin I'm going to use, and then we'll see if it goes through. I might have to drill it a little bit bigger. I've got a, where are we? Big pack of them there. So the one I want probably be that one. And it does go for alright. I might be able to go up one size on that actually, if they do a bigger one in this set. They do a much bigger one. I'm beginning to wonder whether that's the one I should go for. So I might just open the hole up a little bit more on that and just go up. So you can see me drill through that in a sec. I've only got to open the hole up. So the other one was 3.5. This one is a 4. So yeah, let's just go for, if I can make a start. Probably should go slow for a start. Actually, I don't think it's tighten the chuck properly. Let's go faster. So let's hope that bigger one goes through now. I won't have to drill it no more. There it was. Yeah, perfect. So that's should be okay. Just hope I haven't got to bring it out this way anymore after the wash is on. Nope, that's going to be fine. They'll go in there fine. I'm going to have to cut it. Well, actually, I could do that now. So yeah, I just had to file the end of the, where are we? The split pin down because I needed to cut it a bit shorter. So let's get that on there and just sort of show you how it fits. Put our washer there. And then that goes in there like so. I won't bend it around because I think I'm going to have to use the washer for the other side because I don't think I've got another one. But that's how I've done it. So I think that's actually better than how it was sort of meant to be in the first place, really, because the little things sort of pushed on and grabbed as they pushed on, and this, there's no way that's going a wheel can fall off. So yeah, I'm going to turn around, do the other side. You haven't got to see me do that because it's just the same process. So it's just a little job I'm getting on with on this, just to move it along a little bit more. I'm back on the pressure washer. I've had some parts come. I'm still waiting for a couple of parts, but most of it's come now. I have an exhaust gasket. That's for the manifold, but I forgot to get one from the exhaust to the block. I have got the old one, might use that, but if I wait a day or so, it will come. So that was the only one in that packet. And then I've got a set for the carburetor. There's 2 in there. I think there's one other one in there as well. Yep, so I can get that back on now. I think that's probably what I'll do first. I remember which one goes where. Yeah, it's only under the packet. Sure, I probably had one. I ordered quite a few of these carburetors for various things, and yeah, I bet I have got one somewhere. But anyway, it's here now. We'll try and work out which way it goes on, which it seems to be. I'm not sure. Oh yeah, that's right. I was doing it. Yeah, there it goes. It goes that side, and you've got to get the hole right there, and then that will slip on. It means that will go on there first, like that. It does actually thinner, then it goes wider when you get to there, and then there's yeah, then there's that. Then I think it's a block. I'm not sure what that one's for. The other one could be for the air filter housing, but I think that goes on like so. I might as well use a new one because I've got one. The springs go. Oh, I've got to take it off just a little bit because I don't really want to get in your way too much. But that goes in there like so, and then that spring can be a bit tricky because it keeps flicking around. You sometimes pin those pliers, but I'll get that done now. That's nearly in there. Go in there. Yep, it's in there. So that's all the governor arm done. Put that back on there now, like so. So that's the carb bit done. I have got to still do the fuel line, but I have bought. Where are we? I bought one of them, so I'm going to screw that into the tank now, and I'll be back with you. All it does, actually, I can take the tank off and just show you where it goes. It's obvious anyway. It goes in there like so. So I've just got to tighten that up. The one that come with the tank was metal, but I think I mentioned before, it's really porous. It was. As soon as I tried to go up tight, it just broke. So this, for reference, this is a 12mm. This thread. I'm not going to go too tight because I don't think there's any need to. Yeah, just go that last. Otherwise I'll break that one. There's a good rubber between, so that will seal it. So let's put the tank back on. I have to put them bolts in. I don't know how well you can see that. I don't think you can see that actually. Let's just show you. Yeah, you put them bolts in first, sort of tilt the tank up, and then the others just line up under there. Just see it. I'll put them in off camera. Well, I've done the carb now and the fuel line. I've put a nice decent bit of fuel line in there, like a bit of car petrol pipe really. So yeah, that won't get chafed or anything. I think it was thinner before, but that will do the job. Put a couple of clips on as well to sort of reduce the chance of any fuel leaks. I think that's all okay. So that's sitting on there. I've got to wash the air box, air filter box. I've got to wash that because it's all a bit grubby, so I'll get that done. So what else is there to do? There's the exhaust to put on. I've got a new one of them, might have said, but I have got a new one of them. That other gasket, carb gasket, I think went the other side next between, there's a block there, like a plastic block, and behind that. I haven't took that off. I'm not interfering with that. There's no need to. So yeah, there's just a matter of washing the air box, air filter box, put that back on, put the exhaust on, and then I think the engine side of it's done. So now you can see I've got the exhaust on, that's all on, and it is on the base now. It was a bit of a job. I couldn't film it, it was just too difficult because that engine and that is quite heavy. And then I tried to work out where the bolt holes for the plate went, and actually I got quite lucky because I got them right. I marked them from underneath when I drilled them, quite tight to the bolt, and yeah, one hasn't gone in. I'll just get a torch for you. One hasn't gone in there, but that wasn't long enough anyway. I had to cut that off. I think I'm going to have to take the recoil, well, the cowling off to get a longer bolt in there. But the only problem that's happened is, if you can see there, the tape I used to mark where the plate goes, it's got wedged underneath, so I'm going to have to just slightly loosen it to get that out. But I think it's worked okay. My idea is just give a nice little piece between the two, and yeah, I think that's going to be okay. So yeah, that is more like, well, one bolt's got to go, and I have, like I said, just got to loosen it to get that tape out. Then the wheel can just be greased along there, and the wheels can go back on. Just got to be pumped up. Yeah, and we've got the rubber feet, and they fit perfectly to them holes. So I just got to find some nuts and bolts to hold them in. So that'll be that little job done. So that won't take long. So finally, I'm back on the pressure washer to try and finish it today. It's actually Boxing Day. And yeah, I want to get this done. I've had a bit of a change around in the shed. Yeah, I'm not sure how well you see this and how good the light is, but from on the camera, it doesn't look too bad. I've washed all the bits down, all the air filter casing, so I think it's just a matter of basically just fitting them back on. It has got some sort of, should really try and scrape that off. I will actually, I'll just get a little, I'm not worried if it has a few scratches, I'm just going to wire brush that off. Yeah, I haven't got a clue what it is on there, but all I've just got is that, oh, where are we? Got that wire brush, and just give it a good sort of brush down to make it look a little bit better. I'll go over with something to make it a bit more black afterwards, but I'll just get all of that done the best I can. To be honest, I'm nearly there anyway. There's a bit of that old blue paint on there if you see. But yeah, I'll just do that off camera, pick that off, and then we can start getting these bits back on. So I can get this back on now. I didn't realise my main light above my bench wasn't on, so I think that's improved things a little bit. All it does with this bit, I've already got the, just see the bottom of the picture there already, I'll put it down a bit lower. I've already got the gasket sort of block on there, so this can just go on. There is that, actually the fuel tap has to be turned to do that, to clear it, and there's that pipe to go, breather pipe to go on there, and then all I have to do yeah, I'm just about organised now for the tools. I'll just get these. This is one of two, well, if you've been watching, you'll know this is one of two projects that has been sort of, I'm just going to go with that with the thing. Yeah, it's been getting me down a bit, this one, because it's just been sitting around so long, so I want to get it done. Yeah, I feel like sinking here today a little bit. I'm usually working a lot of different sort of angle in the other side of the shed, but I want this off of this this workmate so I can get a mower in here. Gone on too long without doing any stuff on mowers. Only the vital stuff I've had to do on my own, but we have got that tight now, so that's all right. What else is there? There's not too much really. I don't think this bit even has to bolt on. It just sits on top. Way though. There, I think. A little groove bit out there, so I think that sits on. Yep, like that, like so. But there is a little rubber washer somewhere. Found it was in the bucket where I washed all the other stuff. So that goes in there like so. Won't be able to see brilliant, but it just fits in. I can show you. Just fits in there. So now what I've actually got to do is just fit the filter on. I've got a brand new one of them. I don't know whether I mentioned it before, but I bought 3 of these from China and they were so cheap compared to how much they cost over here. I got the 3 for the price of what one had cost over here. And they do, I can use one on my chipper as well. So off camera, I have actually done a few little bits. I took that back off and painted that black because I thought it just looked better with a quick sort of dusting over with some black aerosol. I've put the air filter on. Long thread though. I think the filter does sit quite a lot lower than the cover. It would indicate that with the top of the exhaust. Sorry to bore you with this, but I'm going as quick as I can. And then that'll hold it nice and tight against that like rubber washer at the bottom, so that's good enough. So all I've got to do is put on that cover now. Just lay that thing again. It's there, big enough not to lose. So yeah, we've got that on there. Now I've got to find the other one of them, which I've got there. All very simple, all of this. The dog's bashing against the side of the shed. I don't know what he's doing. Playing with his new Christmas present, I should imagine. So, that's, I think, I'll just keep the bucket. Literally. Here's my bin. I'm massively lacking room in this shed, so excuse the bit too close in really, but yeah, I've got a moped stuck there. So yeah, let's look at that from there. Yeah, it's okay. So my job now is, and I'll try to show you this quickly. I've already done one. There, I could cut it shorter. Not really sure whether I need to bother or not. I can decide that later on. But that's buffer for the wheel. I've got the other one set up like so. It's only a matter of taking that off. That. Pushing that through. There's a bit of paint on it at the moment because I'm a bit tight in the other one. Get a little bit of light on the situation. And like so, that'll screw through, and then I'll get the nut and washer on, and that's just obvious. I just have to tighten it up. So that brings us, when I've done that, that'll be that done. That'll be the whole of the machine back together really. The handles have still got to be done and the wheels have got to go on. So I'm just about to get the pressure washer. Now it's basically done. I think it is done, apart from maybe cutting them little bolts off at the back there. And I have got to put some oil in it. It apparently takes 1.1 litre. I'll just put a litre and it'll be near enough for the moment. Because I've nearly run out, to be honest. That's probably about all I've got, but that'll be enough. I'll put a bit of fuel in it. I'll start it. Hopefully it'll start. I can't see any reason why it won't. I won't test the pressure washer part. The reason being is we're going through some cold weather at the moment and it's icy and that. When I put it away, I don't want any water left in it that's going to freeze up. So I shall make a point of doing a video with it in action when I'm washing down. When it's a nice day, I'll have a sort of a few hours washing down my vehicles and that, when it's dried out a bit. And yeah, you can see it working. But yeah, I'll run up for a few minutes. I don't want to run it too long because it'll be working the pump dry, but I'll let it run for a couple of minutes and then yeah, we'll see if it runs nicely, and I can tick this off a list as a done job, really. I did try the pressure washer part when I got it, and it did work fine, so there wasn't really any issues. Also, all the pipes are next door, all behind everything, so yeah, I'm just sorry if it disappoints you, but you will see it in action at a later date. But I want to see if the engine runs, so you'll see that. So I'll just get that oil done and then I'll be back with you. So let's go for start up. I've got to turn the on switch on. I've got to turn the fuel on. I believe the choke is on. The throttle, I think it's that way. So yeah, let's just give it a few seconds. It's quite smart, I think. It does need a bit of a dust down. Actually, you could do with a pressure wash. Yeah, let's see if it goes. Plug cap would help. Okay, there you go. I haven't got it too bad. It is an aftermarket carb, so it might not run 100% spot on, but I'm happy with that. It's okay. The only thing I've noticed, the stop switch doesn't work, which is a bit of a nuisance. I will class this video as done now on this pressure washer, and you'll still have a final part which could come in 2 or 3 months, which will be actually pressure washing something. But like I said, it's quite cold at the moment, so I'm not going to put water through it because I don't want it freezing and messing anything up. So yep, so I think it's pretty smart. It could do with a dust before I show you it, but there you go. I've been painting in the shed, so that's why it's a bit dusty, but there you go. It was a bit better when I got it, doesn't it? So yeah, I'm pleased to have that one done. So thanks for watching. I'll be along with another video again soon.